All right, Monib. I'm just responding to your email here that you wanted to add this in the search criteria as maybe just exclude these properties. And here's the reason I don't do that. Because when listing agents are dealing with sellers, there's a lot of pride involved with these sellers. And so they have to be really careful about what they put in their listing criteria. So if they got a really junky property that needs a lot of work, but the seller's like, oh my God, I got the nicest house in the world. Um, the listing agent kind of has to be careful with that and not really, and they, because the sellers are seeing these listings, so they a lot of times there's a lot of pride and they want good things to be said about their house, even if it needs a lot of work. And you're going to see this quite a bit. So let me kind of give you an example of this. So um, let's do, actually, let me go back. I'm going to do criteria. And I actually adjusted this out to 450. So here's all of our criteria, and we've got 1,200 matches right now. So that's all condos and townhouses out there, right? Now, if we want to take out um, remodeled, you can't really do that with this, but you can click on Fixer. That brings it down to 14. I guarantee if you went through this 1,200, you'd pull out probably 100, or if not more, properties that need work, that need updating. So that's why I don't want to do that, and that's why I have these searches set up the way that I do, because I've ran into that. Whereas I used to only go by the verbiage in there, like fixer upper and so on and so forth. You'll see those searches right here. So we have this Denver state government. We have Denver fix and flip. I have these type of searches already set up. And the problem is that every other investor out there has the exact same search set up. Whereas most investors don't do what we do. And that's how we find sometimes we find properties that other investors aren't going after. We don't have as much competition on because we're taking some time to actually go through these and find ones that need some updating versus these like um, let's just do a search on this. You'll see in the verbiage it has um, it has structural foundation problems, back foundation concerns, being sold as is, needs TLC. You see all that in there, and it's in these safe searches right here. So when you pull it up, you'll see I have in the report marks. I'm looking for investor special, fix and flip, fix and flip, fix and flip, fix up, so on. You'll see all the verbiage I'm looking for, and then also I'm excluding by uh, and it is not like I'm excluding things that say granite, newly remodeled, and so on. Now, with that said, I'm not opposed to you jumping in here, doing a market update, or just going in here and hitting criteria, and then so you got your 1,200 matches. Just go down here and click on Fixer, and that's going to give you 14 properties, right? And really, focus on those, of course, make offers on these, but also go through and find the ones that need updating. So hopefully that makes sense to why I do it the way that I do. It's a little different than other investors. But if you want, when you get in here, we can create a search that's just trying to find fix up properties like these that I have set up, but I also do want to be going through these manually and eyeing each one. So hopefully that makes sense. And let me know when you get done pulling those properties today. We want to get going on attached family properties, and we'll get some offers out there.